The 2024 African American Ministries Department placed special emphasis on public evangelism. We conducted 8 citywide evangelistic meetings. First meeting was conducted in Stockton by Dr. Calvin Watkins from the North American Division and his team of Bible workers. The Mayfair and Valley Community Churches, under the leadership of their pastors, Kietrich Germany and Gregory Johnson, respectively, connected with their community and served them in practical ways. As a result, 57 souls joined the Seventh-day Adventist Church. The emphasis then shifted to Oakland, where the 3 churches in the city, Market Street, Emmanuel Temple, and Elmhurst, banded together to impact their city with the gospel of Christ. Dr. Ron Smith, president of the Southern Union, and his team were invited to serve the city. After 3 weeks of engagement, 122 individuals joined the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Concurrently, the Beacon Light Church, under the pastoral leadership of Pastor David Woolcock, engaged the city of Richmond. Dr. Calvin Watkins and his team was again invited to serve. As a result, 64 individuals joined the Seventh-day Adventist Church. The focus then shifted to Sacramento, where the Capital City and Southgate churches joined together under the pastoral leadership of Dr. Jason Bulgen and Gregory Johnson to impact the city. Dr. Emil Peeler, senior pastor of the Capitol Hill SDA Church, and his team were invited to serve. After 2 weeks of community engagements, 69 individuals joined the Seventh-day Adventist Church. The next stop on our evangelistic drive was Novato Horeb Church, under the leadership of Edna Eloy. The church was mobilized for evangelism. Following a week of revival, a team from Florida arrived in the city. Pastor James Machel was tasked with delivering the gospel. As a result, 6 individuals joined the Seventh-day Adventist Church. The emphasis then moved to Vallejo, where Pastor Williams and his church welcomed Pastor Daniel Hall and his team as they conducted the Compassion Project. This was a unique method of connecting with the community by meeting their physical and spiritual needs. Pastor Hall made full use of social media to get the word out. We were amazed to see over 200 individuals showed up at the opening night. In the meeting, 51 individuals accepted Jesus and joined the Berea Seventh-day Adventist Church. Pastor Daniel Hall and his team then moved to the city of Pittsburgh, where they were welcomed by Pastor Damon Washington and his church. The impact was even more amazing. Over 300 individuals attended opening night. As a result, 54 individuals accepted Christ and joined the church. Our final evangelistic meeting took place at Union City Community Mission in Union City, California. The meeting served as a field school for Andrews University Theological Seminary. Pastor Michael Lewis, director of NATI, and his team joined Pastor Jenkins and the members of his church to make a difference in the city. Through a combination of meeting the people's spiritual and physical needs, many were served. Because of the meeting, many were exposed to the gospel of Christ. At the conclusion of the meeting, 1 precious soul was baptized, with many interests to follow up. Throughout all these meetings, we have seen the mighty hands of God moving in the lives of the thousands that heard the gospel, and we are grateful for the over 400 individuals who were added to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Treasurers and Clerks Affirmation and Appreciation Luncheon. Most of our clerks and treasurers volunteer their time and talents to serve the church in exceptional ways. We wanted to single these unsung individuals out and say thank you in a public way. They all received a special gift and were treated to a scrumptious lunch. The Officers Training and Development Conference. Equipping members for service is one of the greatest gifts a pastor can give to his members. This year, we engaged the services of Kathy Batchelor from the HR department, Mark Woodson, president of the conference, Leon Brown, vice president, Pacific Union, Bethania Diaz, the Treasury Department. We were also blessed to have Dr. Ricardo Graham, former president of the Pacific Union Conference, as one of our presenters. Pastor Virgil Childs, vice president for the Black Work at the Pacific Union Conference, was also a presenter at the Officers Training and Development Conference. Departmental Cookout. For the second year in a row, we hosted a cookout at the Golden Gate Academy campus. This event is designed to bring our people together for a time of fun and relaxation. We engaged in games and ate amazing foods provided by the African American Ministries department. We had representation from many of the churches, and as always, the food was excellent. The local churches continue to make a mark on their communities through acts of service. Capital City hosted Love Fest, a program that brings the community together and provides resources to them in the form of new shoes, school supplies, and backpacks, food, and a host of other things. The Mayfair Church continues to serve the city through its affiliation with World Vision. As a distribution hub, the church supplies household goods to entities that are called pods, who in turn give the items away for free to the community. The Valley Community Church continues to be the food hub for Southern Stockton through its affiliation with World Harvest. Thousands of individuals receive fresh produce and essential food items for their families. The Emmanuel Temple Church continues to engage its local community, and everywhere they are invited with their mobile health van. They have served thousands and offered countless hours in prayer for many people who utilize their service. The Market Street Church continues to impact the city through their community health clinic. Many individuals were able to receive services that they could not afford. Many medical doctors and dentists volunteered their time and talent for the betterment of the community. The Union Church continues to make its mark on the city. At the invitation of the city fire department, the church was invited to have a booth at a citywide service event. Many individuals signed up for prayer and Bible studies. All of our churches are engaged in ministry in their own unique ways. They all rally around the core purpose of the Northern California Conference, which is connecting people to the abundant life in Christ and getting them ready for His soon return.